G'day guys, welcome back to another Kyle and Dave Fair Dinkum video. In this one we're going to talk about catching birds and all there is to know about getting feathers too. So to start off, you're going to need a simple animal trap. You can get this from level 1 hunting license. You can use a level 2 hunting license, the animal trap, but for this one we're just going to stick with Old Faithful, the first one, much easier to build. Alright, first method is to lay some traps down and put some meat in them. The birds will just fly straight into them and get it. You can use your stick and just go off and prod them. It doesn't do any damage to your trap, so don't worry about any durability. We do advise laying multiple traps down. It'd be a lot easier to get more birds and a higher chance of getting feathers. So don't worry if the birds seem to ignore your meat. The dingoes seem to ignore it a fair bit too, but they will come around. So you do find that sometimes the magpies will just walk up to your traps and eat it and take the meat out without setting the trap off. To counter this, you can just go up with a stick, give them a prod as they do it, because they seem to be in some sort of trance and don't run away from you. The second method we have is probably my more favourite method. It's just using a slingshot and running around and getting some headshots on them. You can get this from the deep mines and the temples there and the chests, but you can get a schematic from it from one of the residents. After a little bit of practice with the slingshot, you get really good with it, and it doesn't take long to start racking up the kills. Now, catching cockatoos is different to magpies. Still use the traps, but instead of using meat, you use seeds and fruits. They seem to be attracted to that more, and they don't mind if it's an advanced animal trap or just a standard one, so there's no harm with that there. I do find that there is a higher drop rate for feathers with cockatoos, but they are harder to get. Now, another mistake is don't run around and get frustrated and start trying to stab them in midair. They're too high and they're too fast for you. Now, the final bonus tip for getting feathers is bush turkeys. They actually drop feathers. So it's a lot easier, a lot funner to go around, smack some bush turkeys around and grab some feathers. Alright guys, thanks for watching another Kyle and Dave Fair Dinkum video. If you enjoy this one, give us a like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments what you want to see next.